Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grumman Pilot YouTube channel. And today we're taking another look at Fredericksburg in 2006. This is a different viewpoint done by Claude Allen. Thanks, Claude, for sending me the video. And y'all sit back and enjoy the show. So we would like to ask you please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notify to stay current with our content.
All right, here we are in Fredericksburg, Texas. We're staying right there. There's the bow. Good morning.
No hat! No hat! Well, we could just make a shortcut and go through here at Denny's. We could make a shortcut if we're coming in here.
Yeah,
Turn
yeah,
right
we
at
can.
Denny's.
That's where we went and ate chicken fried steak last.
Okay, and then we can make a right onto South Washington.
There's Main Street right here. All right, we're in the town of Fredericksburg. There's San Antonio Street. At least I didn't have to rent a damn Enterprise car. I was happy about that.
Turn right at Denny's.
Looks like a Texas town. Rustling Bob's. Hey, hon, let's go to Duluth, 5, 10, 25 cents store.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah. Palace Hotel. Something going on here. Some kind of race.
Rose Quilts and Gifts. I'll
Yeah.
have to go there tomorrow.
Horse races. Gillespie County, something horse races. All right, now do I have to turn for Wilkenbach? That's Washington Street coming up.
Oh, turn Washington Street.
Yeah. We're heading for Wilkenbach, Texas.
It's about 5 miles. 4.5 miles.
Now I'm ready to move here.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Store.
That's uptown Wilkenbach right there.
We're looking for downtown.
Yeah. I think we're going to go to downtown Wilkenbach.
We'll look at that first.
Yeah. There's Grapetown Road. It's not that road,
It's
is it?
not that one. Keep going.
Okay.
Into it from the back, but maybe not. Maybe we better leave.
I see cars parked down
Well,
here.
then it comes up from the back. It's a shortcut.
I think this is just
This is not the main
a
one.
Texas back road.
But it's not the main we probably better turn around and go another way. Unless we're
Well,
going to
it's probably
sit
good
next
job.
to the back.
See, I see all kinds of parking and something going on down here.
Actually, this is not where we're going.
Yeah, there it is. The post office, Wilkenbach, Texas, right there.
Okay, it is. It did come from the back. It
Yeah.
just came from a different direction.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty neat.
All right, here we go. Go ahead. Now I'm walk over there to the Wilkenbach post office.
You.
Well, I'll get you. You can get me over there. We'll go get some cherry limeade. Well, who do we see here in Luckenbach, Texas? Yeah. Oh, there's a biggie. Yeah. Well, that was another thing.
Push the wrist.
Okay, there.
Oh, she knows how to do it. Well, come on.
So, yeah.
Move out of your way. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, there we go. I had to get Claude and Lukenbach. And these are our friends, Joe and Carol and Smith.
I had to go to learn the route. I got to drive the
This
van.
place was hard to
Oh,
find.
okay. Yeah. That's the bill for me how to get out there.
One more?
Did you get the name of the town in it?
Oh, yeah.
I think I did. Let me do one.
There's the post office, 1850, 1871. They got to change that. I'll be looking at all the.
Oh, yeah, that's great, girl.
Thank you. Oh, I realize I can put that on the
Oh, that's good. That's great. Yeah. That's
Well, we missed that. That was last night, I guess.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. July the 8th. 1 o'clock to midnight.
Yeah. Look at the walking sticks. That's a Bubba stick. Yeah. I do. Well, we'll have to get us a Luckenbach shirt. I got lost in Luckenbach. Look at this. On Armadillo drinking Lone Star. Excuse me. Oh, they got a bar back here. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but she's not in here.
There's a bit of hats in here.
There's other things down here too.
Luckenbach, Texas.
There's camels. Look,
Yeah.
pieces of metal on the ends of it. You didn't see the
Oh,
ends
yeah.
of it.
Look at that. Bob Wills is still the king. All right. Let's go in here.
You wanna go in
We
here?
can buy something.
In here, or you want to see the other
We'll go in
stuff
here and see
first?
if the.
Well, we can come back through here.
Okay,
You
we'll
wanna
walk
see
out
what
here.
else is here?
There's a Luckenbach feedlot.
Little star. I've seen it.
Yeah. They're all country. There's Willie Nelson. What is Willie Nelson's made the song Luckenbach, Texas. They had a big thing here last night. There's the outhouse back there.
I can get something to drink.
Yeah, that's all with this. Yeah.
I'll call you later.
This must be the schoolhouse. All right, let's go in and get us a couple of t-shirts. Let's go spend some money. Damn, I sure wish I'd have known about this. We'd have been here last night. 1 to midnight.
On tonight?
Huh? That's what you do in Looking-Bot, Texas.
They just called me.
Oh, they just called me.
Hondo.
See the woodshed out there?
Yeah. And there's a school back there too. Well, this is pretty neat.
Huge tree. Isn't that beautiful? The big tree.
Yeah. Motorcycle parking. Yeah. This is all right out here.
Until the end of the road.
This is Looking-Bot Road. There's where we're going to move, right there.
I think we need a smaller one than that.
Yeah.
Too big.
Oh, this is a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, it's the end right there.
Yeah, look at that. Huh. Kind of forget what Texas roads are like. And they do like 100 miles an hour on these things. Look at that. It's a monument to the unknown wetback.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think probably 1 o'clock or something like that on Sunday for alcohol.
I read in the papers about, ones I follow about 11 to 2.
Well, there's hours on the wall there. Oh, it said it's open. Sunday is 12 to 5. Oh, they just did open. Pull on the door and see if it opens. Yeah. All right, here's where we're moving to. On the Guadalupe River. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. It looks kind of peaceful down there.
Hey, we're watching the cow.
Oh yeah, Bruno got upset because this big old Brahma, about twice the size of our car. Yeah.
He and a bunch of other ones. He was huge.
Out up by the gate?
Yeah, just up there.
Yeah. Just on the way in there.
The Guadalupe River.
We're going to go and look at some other places here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, there's little big
You look down here, you'll probably see some fish. And you can see the fish down there too.
Yeah. See if I see any in there.
But there's 2 creeks that run back through these hills here. And there's a lot of land out there that's been for sale.
But, you know, you just stayed there, you certainly would have been, you know, you'd have been a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
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 Another 5 until
Yeah,
they kick you out. And you can
Yeah.
We went there with the intentions of staying 5.
Yeah. We'll see you back around the.
Yeah.
Uh, Oh, you're going to leave Tuesday?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go ahead and run on back to.
Jesus, baby, I live here, and you're not thinking twice.
Yeah, good.
Half step, Mississippi uptown. No, baby, I'm gone tonight. I can ride. There will be old silent skies. I'm on my way, on my way.
I guess I better get some iced tea.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
I'm gonna get Shiner Bock.
Really need more beer.
I'm gonna get one. Shiner Bock. Yeah, I haven't had much beer.
Get yourself a private shot and see that seal over mine. I watch my boots in transit bay since the finest looking love. Another retreat to my feet and bring a better world. Step Mississippi uptown to me.
I like this guy.
Hello,
You like him?
I like him. He's good.
You like him?
I like his song. I like the music.
Music is good.
Yeah.
old southern skies on my way, on my way. Cross the lazy river. Cross the Rio Grande.
The weather's beautiful.
The nighttime temperature is good.
Yeah.
Notice I said don't.
Well, I can't, no, I can't. I can't give my love to you. No, I can't. I can't. I can't give my love to you. Just gotta wait for my heart to not be so blue. You can call me on the telephone. You can come by here all alone. But you gotta
A beer garden.
Police making hard wherever I may go, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. It's my brothers and my sisters are stranded on this road, on the dusty road that a million folks are trying. Rich man took my home and drove me from my door, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. Was working on the shares and always I was poor. My crops I laid down into the baker's store. My wife took down and died upon the cabin floor, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. As I ran around, it's mighty plain to see. This wide and wicked world is a funny place to be. The gambling man is rich and the working man is poor, and I ain't got no home in this world anymore. No, I ain't got no home in this world anymore.
There it is.
Crazy.
Feeling so lonely. I'm crazy.
Crazy.
Feeling so blue.
There's another one getting ready to go.
And I know you love me as long as you want to.
Yeah.
Then leaving somebody. It was written on the walls and window shade how she acts, the little girl. Good to see her, don't believe her. Sometimes I born to love of you.
It's the camera.
Flowers, maybe some lace.
More guitar showed up. People gonna say.
Men brought Louise tints and trinkets. Their intentions were easily traced. Oh, everybody county fair. He was dangerous, he was gentle, was a stranger, but she didn't care. He was Jesus in a leather jacket. He arrived in Wichita Falls on a big steel motorcycle. He was handsome, he was tall. He was Jesus in a leather jacket. Had that expressive grin. And after one night out by the river, she would have walked on water for him.
Jesus all over you.
He showed her many secret places she'd been to but she'd never seen. He taught her how to win some races. He taught her how to chase a dream. She always knew he'd be going. Every minute was a precious gift. He was lost, a bright wind below him, through the blue light that she lived. He was Jesus in a leather jacket. He arrived in Wichita Falls on a big steel motorcycle. He was handsome, he was tall. He was Jesus in a leather jacket. Got that Elvis Presley grin. And after one night by the river, she would have walked on water for him. Step on the shine of a second ray, wishing him would never ever come back this way. He was Jesus in a leather jacket. He arrived in Wichita Falls on a big steel motorcycle. He was handsome, he was tall. He was Jesus in a leather jacket. Had that Elvis Presley grin. And after one night on by the river, I would have walked on water for him.
That was good. Yeah. You can't see her though. Everybody's standing in my way here. She's like a Mexican chick.
me sigue por donde quiere con más y
Notice maybe whenever you're ready.
Okay.
me digo el ojo borrachera de la perdición. Solo
It's good.
habiéndome herida en mi corazón.
Sometimes I think Mexicans have plants. This is planty here.
Solo eres causa de todo de mi desencanto Loving you was all that mattered. A frozen space of time. Your little shadow left scattered in my mind. I know.
They're good. They're just together.
This is all we have. I know that life's supposed to I know what was pleasure and all that could be mine. But if you never ask me what how to raise to I know.
This is it. Yeah, because Nimitz had 5 stars, and that's just 5 stars up there. That's just the George Bush Gallery. George Bush when he was young.
So if y'all got a chance to come listen to one direction. I'm going to start right up here and then this.
I guess that's the thing that killed Jack Mason's ears. 5-inch gun. Yeah.
5 inches and 5 feet.
5-inch. It's a 5-inch gun. Yeah. It means the barrel 5 inches.
What is that?
Ack. No, we'll have to walk back around to get in. Oh, this is kind of neat. Oh, and I guess it's all the presidents that were. Yeah. There's Truman. John F. Kennedy.
phone ringing?
I don't know. Don't think so.
Mine, I think.
I don't think so.
Well, maybe it's on there.
Gerald Ford. He was a lieutenant commander. Jimmy Carter.
Oh my gosh.
Ronald Reagan.
Count the difference.
And George Herbert Walker Bush.
C-44. What? Oh, that's Black Cat.
The CP-44. Dad was in 54, I think. Dedicated to all Navy nurses. Pretty tough stuff. Fighting for the
There's a ship over here in the grounds.
that's a conning tower from a submarine.
Here, walk on the grass.
Crunch, crunch,
Walk on the grass.
crunch.
They will understand now the enormity of their miscalculation. That the Nazis will always have the advantage of superior air power, as they did when they bombed Warsaw, Rotterdam, and London and Coventry. That superiority has gone forever. Yes. We believe that the Nazis and the fascists have asked for it, and they're going to get it.
It was located right below the flight deck, where planes were launched and landed. Planes were moved to and from the hangar by elevator. Aircraft carriers were the most important seagoing craft used in the Pacific War, although a good case can be made that the submarines.
What did you see?
Same engine as on a P-51. Go ahead, hon, get on there.
Oh, here, let me see. Which one
I
are
can't-
you getting on there?
Well, I'm videoing. You get on there.
Oh, I'll get on. I want to get on, but I don't
Yeah.
want to. Well, we don't want to be in the video.
Oh, well, you're in it now.
Go ahead, you guys, if you want to go aboard.
Watch your mom and dad and driven. And,
Dad's been here. Sheridan tank.
Okay, the area back there that I asked you to look into is where reenactors put on island assault programs about 5 times a year. The last one was the 4th of July weekend. The next one is going to be Labor Day weekend on September 2nd and 3rd. And if you're not going to be in town in September, if you're coming back sometime in the future, look on the website of the museum and you can get the complete schedule for the island assaults for whatever year you may be coming back. What happens is reenactors demonstrate the firing of all types of World War II weapons, including some Japanese weapons, as well as a lot of flamethrowers. And then the finale of the show is an attack on the pillbox back there with the Stuart tank, the half-track, some of the other vehicles, all those weapons, including the flamethrower. Very exciting. Kids of all ages like to see it. So if you happen to be in town doing an island assault, I'm sure you would enjoy it. They put on 4 shows each on Saturday and Sunday, so there's a lot of opportunity to take it in. As I say, if you happen to be in town, it's good for family entertainment.
We were doing the UN. Yeah. And the UN only gave us permission to go into Kuwait. We couldn't go into Iraq. Although we did. Just like that.
What are you going to show me? You going to show me something?
Yeah.
See, let's get December 1941.
That's Arizona. Yeah.
midway there.
Named Fletcher. I wonder if he's related to Fletcher Aviation.
I don't know. A lot of Fletchers.
They just happen to own that.
Yeah. We're on a forward front here. Piece of an airplane. Coconuts all over the place. There's a Grumman.
Where? Oh, there.
It's a Grumman Wildcat.
Anthony, don't go too far ahead.
Yeah.
This way.
This
Go this way, we'll come back down.
Actually, those Lucky Strikes are the wrong color. They were green. Well, actually, yeah, Lucky Strike package used to be green, and then during the war they needed the green for the uniforms, and you want to break.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Bombs away.
A rare breed in itself.
Talk about breed.
I'm sorry to hear about that, baby. Taking you off the stud duty, huh? Swallows around here.
Yeah. One came up and kind of hovered right in front of me. It was over there.
With this wind, you could hover your Grumman.
Just about yesterday.
Yeah. What's this guy here doing? Oh, he's videoing.
I couldn't figure out what you guys were after.
Yeah.
You're photographing each other.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Are we going to talk to somebody about crashes tomorrow? They ain't got none one. What time are we going to do that?
We're going to do that on Wednesday, I think.
What time?
2:30.
Oh, okay.
Do you have much video from other conventions?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a way to put it on TV?
Video of this. Got a video of you too.
Actually working?
There's a young lady that built this RV-10.
I had my Tiger. It's gone. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah, because I love the Tiger so much. I didn't want to sell it, but it was so similar to this. The size,
Yeah. Well,
4-place.
this is obviously faster. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the color. Oh, I like that. I like that. What's that? Yeah. Oh, all right. I'll come and move. I'll move right now.
Claude, are you driving?
Yeah. You need a ride?
No, you give him a ride down there. I'll leave this around now.
Oh, he's getting ready to start up. He hasn't started
Back to
yet.
the Hangar Hotel when he gets right here.
Oh, okay. You need a lift back to the hotel?
The van here when he goes, all right?
Yeah, and I gotta turn around now.
I'm gonna take most of the
I'll get a little bit in here. Here we are eating.
It's runway 101, which I know.
As Charlie said,
Oh, where's he at? He's up here.
one of the things we always like to do, even though we have a real life outside of Grumman's, is try to bring things back home to the community. Fortunately, still can't hear me. Oh. Okay, fixing it back there. There we go. One of the things we definitely like to do, I'm fortunate enough right now to be able to have my day job be in general news.
All right, we're getting ready for flower bombing. All right, flower bombing. We're all staged for flower bombing. Here comes the bomber. There it goes. All right, here comes another bomber. He's lining up. Bomb bay door is open. Bombs away. Comes another bomber. Oh, he's landing. That's the bomb site over there. Well, let's go to bomb. Huh. We were just looking through them the other day. I got videos when we were on a bus going somewhere. Oh, the Yellowstone.
That was a good trip. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Here we are visiting Ladybird. Ladybird still alive?
She lives here.
Yeah.
They'd be having tea with her.
Yeah. Oh, she might be waiting for us then. Cottonwood trees, I think.
But when the chance comes for a few days rest, to refresh his spirit, to renew his strength, Lyndon Johnson goes back to the place of his roots, to the people and land he has known and been a part of all his life. The President goes home. Home for Lyndon Johnson is a narrow strip of land running across south central Texas. It stretches from the state capital in Austin to the town of Fredericksburg, 80 miles to the west. Its people call it the Hill Country. A land of big skies and long horizons, and of a river called the Pedernales. This is the Texas of Lyndon Baines Johnson.
This is the ranch. Since 1951, the president and his family have lived here. Since 1963, most of the great figures of the world have visited here. But most often, it has been the place where the president comes, the land he loves. This is home. When visitors come, the president often takes them on a tour in his car and shows them the ranch and the surrounding countryside. These occasions are relaxed and informal. The president likes to tell his visitors about the land, some of its history, what it was like when he was a boy, and what it has meant to him.
The president enjoys startling his guests by going across the underwater road on the dam a few hundred yards below the ranch house.
My first memory was on the banks of this river. I remember running down and putting my feet in the water and watching the fish when I was 4 years old. And I raced horses up and down its slopes. And these are the scenes of my childhood, so to speak. And I feel comfortable here. I'm at home here.
As he talked, his thoughts went back to that time in history when his forebears first came to the Hill Country.
My grandfather was brought up in Georgia, and he and his brother came here in the very early 50s. They were orphan boys. They came with Captain Story and located down here at Lockhart near Austin. And then they migrated up here to the hills and started driving cattle up the trail to Abilene, Kansas, the old Chisholm Trail. But they would bring cattle from far west as Fredericksburg, far east as Austin, far south as San Marcos, far north is Llano. They would assemble them there and then drive them up the trail. And that's where they put down their stakes. And that's where they've all stayed since.
Some family lies only a few miles west.
And that seems to be our good day.
We'll get going. There he is.
He wants to go back to the surroundings that he knew as a child.
Pinellas River.
And this is my country, the hill country of Texas. And through the years, when time would permit, here is where I would always return, to the Pinellas River, the scenes of my childhood. There's something different about this country from any other part of the nation. The climate is generally pleasant. The sun is generally bright. The air seems to be always clean, and the water is pure. A balanced and better viewpoint after you've been here a few days.
Lyndon Johnson was very fond of this part of Texas. It was his birthplace, his home, and actually place of nature. He was kind of threefold. His great society. He wanted to build a better country. Now currently we're crossing over the Pedernales River, which was named by the Spanish for the flintstones that are located inside the river. And I can attest, this is a very good resource, this Pedernales River. I fish down here often. There's catfish and bass, and it's really a very rich resource that Johnson grew up on. He would come down here as a young child and, as he mentioned, play in the water, eventually go fishing, and really learn from the land. As I make this turn, we're turning ahead from this school. He signed legislation for the Elementary and Secondary School Act. And that legislation helped to improve public school college. And then later when he was working for Congressman Kleberg, he ran for office there too, always standing out amongst others. And this might have been from that early experience and his positioning as a child, being the first child born, that he always wanted to be the first. As we pull up here in front of his birthplace, we are going to actually get off the bus and walk up there to the house.
In 1935, the materials were used to build a smaller house on the site. Many years later, we acquired it and reconstructed this house to the size and look it had in 1907. Welcome to this early Texas farmhouse where the 36th President of the United States was born. It was 1907 when Samuel E. Johnson, the President's father, brought his bride, Rebecca Raines Johnson, across the threshold to their first home. Texas was still close to its frontier. Arrowheads built from Indian camps could still be found along the riverbed, and many old-timers could spin a yarn about the Civil War, and even occasionally the Battle of San Jacinto. Texas was still a young state. By the end of the year,
You have to prime it.
I was never allowed in the bound.
Yeah, I saw it over there. I was just getting ready to go partake.
Because it would signal the neighbors that they were seeing. Well, I guess this.
There you go,
You
hon.
want
Get
to
some
taste
more. So, I can see that it's like a puppy dog. I can't hardly read it
That's
though.
the one that they showed in the movie, the lamb on top of it.
Oh, it's a lamb.
Mother's grave.
Oh, that's what?
That was Linda's mother's grave.
Oh, okay. Is that a lamb?
With the lamb on
Okay,
top
it's not a dog.
Oh, yeah, but I was looking at this little tiny thing. That's probably something
Well, that
different.
might be a new one there.
And up there waiting for the stone to be made.
Yeah, wait for the stone, yeah. Well, LBJ's right there.
Yeah, with the presidential seal.
Yeah. The telephoto, I can read it, but the sun's on it. It's kind of hard. Yeah.
First remember walking along the banks of the Pedernales when I was a boy, 4 or 5 years of age. Walking from the little home where I was born down the river up to my grandfather's house, where he would always give me peppermint stick candy or big red apple. And those were pleasant times. They're treasured memories.
So like many of us here, pretty much every Christmas. To our left is the barbecue grove. And this was used by Johnson while he was congressman as well as president. And they would hold very large barbecues for heads of state when he was...
I kept coming back to this house. I guess I must have had a yearning to someday own it. But when we came here on one of the periodic visits in 1952, my aunt told me that she was in advancing years and poor health, and she wondered if I wouldn't buy the place. And I did.
That must have been 1935, I expect. Lyndon brought me here to see his Aunt Frank and his Uncle Clarence to this old house. I remember much more distinctly when we returned in the fall of '51, because Aunt Frank had told Lyndon that she wished he'd come by and talk to her about the possibility of his buying the place. We did make the arrangements in October.
The small wagon was used by the children as well. They talked around the girls. To the right is a golf cart, 2 golf carts, and those are used to bring people from the airport. Well, the airport is here. We'll talk about the airstrip. The fire engine there was donated by the local fire department. Of course, Lincoln's signature Lyndon's Lincoln Continentals. And the red car was a hunting wagon. It was said that both convertibles, the Lincoln as well as the hunting car, had wet bars in them. And he very much enjoyed driving those cars around, like the hunting that red wagon. Look at that. Now the little blue car, I'll let Joseph Califano, one of Johnson's aides, talk about the little blue car.
Yeah. It's a they call it
first weekend
auto car.
president was asking me to be a special assistant.
Yeah.
He took me for a drive. President with his secretary Vicki McCammon and the seat alongside him.
Aqua car. What it's called.
Drove around in a small blue car with the top down.
It was Aqua car.
We reached a steep incline at the edge of Lake LBJ, and the car started rolling rapidly toward the water. The president shouted, "The brakes don't work. The brakes won't hold. We're going in." Just then, the car leveled, and I realized we were in an amphitheater. The president roared with laughter. As we putted along the lake then, and throughout that evening, he teased me. Vicky, did you see what Joe did? He said he didn't give a damn about his president. He just wanted to save his own skin and get out of the car.
The journalist Carl Rowan, in his book, Breaking Barriers, a memoir, described him this way. Quote, "If I have not made it clear earlier, let me say it now. Lyndon Baines Johnson was egocentric, domineering, imperious, mean, insecure, corn-honed, crude. He was also generous, brave, a fighter for the little guy, loyal to friends and causes, and damned effective. It all depended on which LBJ you encountered, how many worries and woes were beating down on him. Because Johnson was all these bad things and all these good things in abundance, more journalists and bureaucrats in Washington practice psychiatry without a license on this flamboyant Texan than on any other president in American history."
Belichick and the field hands would really wrestle with well, they didn't have to wrestle with them. They would wrestle on the side and talk to themselves about how Johnson used to pinch a penny. When Johnson would buy new irrigation pipe, he would try to find the cheapest pipe he could find, and often that was the widest.
I would think it would be.
They clean the. Yeah, I got one lonesome cow in here. Grooming tool.
Terry.
That's okay, I know.
Terry.
I met everybody. Yeah.
Across the Pirellis.
Yeah.
I didn't get a good picture.
Water's just right there anyway.
They dammed it up with the spillway and everything, so it'd just be pretty in the front yard.
Okay, they're getting ready to start their air race here at Fredericksburg. And here's Joe and Carolyn. We're watching the beginning of the air race here at Fredericksburg, and Claude is #1 to go. Right straight ahead is 68 Bravo. I'm not sure how to zoom. There he is, getting in the airplane.
Yep, camera that they're taking right now.
What now?
A video camera right there and there.
Oh, are they?
No, that's a fan.
Okay. Here's. They're getting ready to go. Here they are, ready to go. All lined up.
Engines, I guess.
Okay. They just said everybody in their airplanes, and Claude's #1, and he's left to get in the airplane.
seminars changed today. Make sure this is going to go there and participate. My school number is 10 and 12. Oh, I'm sorry. No, yours is the same. Oh, that's right. I didn't put that on the. Okay. We made up a signboard for the afternoon one because they changed.
We're telling you in certain order, it's okay.
Yours is still there. Right.
Okay, that's how they're doing it. All right. Okay. Ours is 68 Bravo's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they left him with this number, I believe. Right, they're taking off in order of 1 on up, and Claude is 68, so it's probably the last one to go.
Well, if he is going to talk to you,
Kids only side to be left home alone.
He's the last. Oh well. I'm sure he's been very impatient.
He's been excited for a cigarette while he's waiting.
Right.
Tell me to crank up, man.
I know she never told him to crank up, but he should know that he needs to go ahead and crank up.
Let's take that over.
I don't know what.
It'll go faster.
I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for him.
Fly with the alternator side off to get that extra 6-7 RPMs.
And the dead battery.
I guess they're going to leave him in a class by himself.
No.
She never told him this. She never told him.
Oh,
Taking out waiting.
Well, they still have to play the double pull off on that first taxiway.
Morning.
Good morning.
Of course, they're going to have to come down there to avoid all the aircraft going up the other way.
You're going to do what, a 30-second interval this morning?
30 seconds, really?
Come on, the action.
I don't know what's going on. He obviously didn't hear what she said, and she's obviously not going to walk up to him and tell him.
So Mike said you guys were going to go.
Get upset the wrong stomach. She had the honey mustard chicken breast.
I could eat lunch if you like some meat.
Yeah.
Phenomenal guy that normally doesn't. Like that in French food.
Yes. I ate the buffalo enchiladas.
Now she's telling him to do. Yeah. Now she just now told him.
Took a while.
Okay.
Somehow,
Crank up
I
that
spend
engine.
twice
There
as
he
much
goes.
time eating plants, but yet we're never waiting on food. It's much more enjoyable. With the European experience, it's like creating such an appetite. All right, there goes Bruce Bag. And how do you get the food here? Bruce is fired up right there. Yeah, there goes Bruce Rachel.
Coach Rachel. He's still one after him, two after him. I'm just talking. Good night. There you go. Oh, that's your thing.
Yeah, I think when they start to roll.
Okay, when they roll. Oh, he's gonna fly.
Share the races, the races are taking off every minute.
Oh, he just barely got off. I think it's him.
Anybody know how long the race is?
60. 60. Goes up to LBJ and then comes back to the
No, that's not him.
They go around LBJ and work that's Need a finger.
No. He might be Dexter.
It's Claude. I don't recognize
your own play?
Right. Well, I had it the whole time, but I couldn't see.
Hey, you got him.
I got it. Gosh. I can't believe that I didn't see it.
Did that up.
They're doing the map folding contest. People really love this. This is cute. The kids are really excited. There we go. They're coming in. A few of them have come in already. We've had 4 or 5 planes. They're come back already for the race, and I don't see Claude yet. He'll probably be in the next 4 or 5.
In Charlotte County and some of the others, most of the hangar boards sit on a track. They just ride on this track. What happened was doors blew off the tracks and they blew in on top of the aircraft, and then the wind gets in.
Is that Claude there? Might be Claude.
And they moved them now. Oh yeah, the airport authority told them to put them out of there.
I believe that's Claude, 68 Bravo.
Actually, what they did is they built.
There he is, yay, Claude.
Because that's what they wanted to do.
They did good. There he is. He made it back early. He must have gone good. There he is.
They said in Georgia, they're going to place there.
I think he did pretty good in this race. He left behind much more than have come in.
That they can't.
Yeah, I think he did real good in this race. Okay. There he is. I think he did real good in this race.
30 ground speed into the headwind out there, and about 160 coming back.
Well, that's good. Okay. Oh, great. Great.
Yeah. Well, I stayed down low. I was probably good. Somebody, Justin said, they said I got the low pass award.
Oh.
Well, in
what
Florida,
was it?
you're accustomed to flying low because there ain't nothing high.
Right.
Everybody else is high.
Yeah.
Okay. So how high were you at Johnson Sit? How low?
50 feet.
I'm glad you didn't see any towers.
Thunderstorm predictions. Hey, with your thunderstorm.
Oh my God!
And rain.
Where's the bar bag?
You folded perfectly now. Perfect fold. Perfect fold. One down. All right, there's next.
I mean, you got to do more than one.
Yeah, don't get the left, 2 left because it's hard to fold them that way. Where's the I think we went through the first one. The snails already gone? Yeah. Already gone through the hailstorm? Come on. I gotta pee. Where are we? Lost? Oh no! Newspaper, 35,000.
They're doing turbulence things.
Hey, wins. Easy on the turbulence. Easy on the hell. I gotta close the window next time. Look out for the clouds. 2 down.
Thank God I'm getting clear.
I didn't realize it was raining and there was icing. Icing? Yeah, there's icing. Icing condition. Oh no, wait, turbulence. That's 3.
There he goes.
You go if you don't have it. This is the Officers Club. Hi. Electronic services seminar. Now, what do we got here? Forced landings. I wonder what idiot gets to put that one on.
Yeah, I called him last night.
Every time you go in, I'm not flying.
Not today.
Keep out of trouble quiz.
They're normal for Central Texas. It's basically as soon as the
Never go outside your house.
everything else. Austin and a lot of the other places.
So is he still doing the radio?
You're trying to figure out the part. All right.
Put their hand on the yoke like this. Put your hand on the yoke like this. Another thing you can do is ask one. I'll look it up and
I have
see
to
if
ask him to say it again.
Make sure you got the thing off record.
Wait a minute. Can you say what?
There's Roscoe. Make sure you got it off record.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking, have you seen Roscoe?
Clean up nice now, don't
Yeah.
But I've lost so much weight, I gotta get my suit retailored.
You're making us
Wow.
look really bad.
He looks good.
Hey,
You look like from the mask.
let me tell you the credentials. When I used to work at Airboss team, and you're out in the 18 hours out in the hot and sun,
Yeah.
drinking, flying. You show up for bank with shorts, barefoot.
I know, I am. This is from Casablanca. Here we go.
Looky there.
Get Ross out that.
Holy smokes.
Okay, now.
Are you going for president or what?
He's already been.
All right.
but he could do it again.
I was going to get this fella to say what he said when Claude came out.
And well,
That's okay. Didn't he look fantastic? Isn't that what he said?
oh, no, it's like kissing.
Okay.
Something like that.
Oh, there we go. And there's
Their support everything.
Oh, really?
Find parts.
Yeah, we'll go in a minute.
And
Roscoe.
get the thing all put together.
Okay, we will go do that.
Bouncing
And
around.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If
this is Greenman.
Who are you saving
They
seats
made
for?
it
Well,
the wrong way way over there.
the Hangar Hotel, right there. A lot more Grummans on the ground than that picture shows. Yeah.
I thought he was going to scream. That's what it looks like, really.
They can mess up the back line.
There's Stu.
Yeah. No, it wasn't just now. Fred was trying to.
Oh, you guys made it. Rose of Texas in bagpipes.
So we all can have a good time. Tom Jackson. He'll say, oh, I didn't do anything, I'm just doing stuff. But he's the one that did the presentation for this convention. He's the one that did our hotel and our meals along with Cindy Gillette.
First, my beautiful wife of 18 years, Yolanda, stand up and be recognized, please. Also, a huge help, teacher with nearly 40 years in the trenches, Carolyn Skaggs. Right next to Carolyn, we have Vicki Duchesne. Also, Nancy Harrison, please. Providing necklaces and charms to Greg and Kim Cattell. And of course, a couple of big names in my region, Irene and Bob Warren. Where do you go? Okay, so we've got, in no particular order, kids who built airplanes in Star Squad.
My son is a vet, veterinary surgeon, and he told me all about stuffing bulls. I'd just like a name to stand up when I call you, please. Caroline Brown, who invented the boom, 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 boom. Ed Manning, Kelly Armstrong, Jim Polchak, who all helped make them. Thank Lou Evans for the use of his 81C for the contest. Also thank Roscoe Rocher for the use of his temporary semi-permanent spray chalk that won't come off the ramp now.
That's what they were washing out there. Yeah.
I'd just like to thank all the contestants we had. I think about 30, and they were at 30, so we had a hard time getting them all in. And as a result, some of the Star Squad members were not able to get in before lunch, so we had to cut it off for lunch.
And I apologize, Danny Elliott. I was happy to be the director of the air race this year. We had a really good turnout. 17 people ran the air race. We had our normal crew of 70 pros, and we had quite a few people running it for the first time. Just went out there to see what it's like to fly low and fly fast. This is the 4th annual Roy Hill Cresty Air Race, and as many of you know, Roy's motto is "Life is short, fly fast." And this year, the race was sponsored by Gene Plazak and Dallas Metroplex Aviation, whose motto is "Fly faster." We had 7 people in the cheetah class and 7 people in the tiger class. It was a pretty hotly contested race. We only unfortunately had 1 person in the Yankee class. And the winner of the Yankee class was my first timer. Jonathan's flying an 81 tail dragger with a 108 roaring horsepower and managed to do the course in 115.11 knots. We only had 2 entrants in the open class this year. I think we scared most of the people away. It was Gene, and there was I. class. Somebody got lost. How is it GPS?
What's the GPS for?
A GPS error. But she did come in second in the open class. At 134.43 knots. And I managed to run the course. It's an 8-day course this year. It was out and back, almost straight. It's about 165-degree turn. We went straight out towards Kestrel Airfield. It was straight off the end of the runway, Gene. Made a 165-degree turn and finished up at the LBJ Ranch private airstrip, where the ground crew was met by the secret called by the FAA. Speaking of that, let me thank my ground crew right now. Our starter, Matt Grazel. Our third marshal at Kestrel, Kelly Wallace. And our finish line marshal, Dan Schmitz. I'd like to thank the amazing NYA ground crew led by the great and powerful mistress of the Rev, Sarah Barber. Okay, in the cheater class, there's 7 people. Second place, for which we will have a certificate later, went to Mike Baffin in 9678 uniform, flying a real honest-to-God cheetah. At 132.35 knots. And first place went to Matt Gallion. Matt, flying another AA1 tail glider with 125 horsepower, right? Yeah. 125 horsepower. 111 Mike Dahl, and 135.05 knots. Okay, and in the Tiger class, we also had a very tightly contested race in there. Second place went to perennial racer Stu Morse in 5-tanker uniform, at 142.62 knots. And first place went to Bruce Skaggs.
Yeah.
Man, the fastest Tiger out there, and he finished the course in 146.14 knots, including the turn.
So I said, I guess I better get a pen, huh? Because the first thing that went through my mind was we had somebody from a good convention, and they expanded P49, and somebody was going to be visiting us on the ramp, but then he said, oh, the Secret Service detail agent is from Johnson City. So I said, oh, okay, I think I know what's going on now. Not my fault. Yeah, not my fault, then he said, because I knew we had covered all the bases at Johnson City a couple months ago. What it was a lack of communication between Park Service, who we cleared with, and Lady Bird Johnson Detail, who started wondering when these people came. I think they were close to 500 feet AG. But that's only me. I didn't have my glasses. They started getting a lot of pursuit planes coming down the middle of the runway. The Secret Service got a little nervous as to what was going on. So I'm actually glad all you guys made it back alive. Evidently weren't generating enough heat for the singers. Okay? But I think this is the first convention, and I hope it's the last one, where the co-chairs get called by the Secret Service.
How many women pilots are here? I'd like to see this
Stand up, huh? Stand up.
I've been trying to get women to fly for many, many years. I've just loved it. In the last 65 years I've been in aviation. So you already know that anyway. You don't have to check. But since I'm a little old, I'm going to have to have some notes because in 65 years, I'm going to forget what I've done, what's happened, or anything like that. So I'll tell you where I started. I grew up in Fredericksburg, a little town out of Waco, and one of my favorite toys growing up at 12 years old was watching airplanes fly over and also shooting 22 rifles. And I've got to tell you, I don't know how I ever lived through my life anyway. My 12-year-old little boyfriend would come up, I'd already been down the road. I was going to say, I said, come on, Vernon, bring it 22. And so he'd come up to this 22 and he said, okay, let's see who's going to be the best shot. And so he looked at the sunflower and he said, okay, get that gun sunflower, that sounds a little bit winner. I said, okay, go first. So he shot it. So I didn't shot it, no, sunflower was strong. And so, good. I'm the best. So there's a little bridge that we play around, and I guess the bridge was about 75 feet or so. And he got down on one end of the bridge, and held the stick in his hand, and I got on the other end, and I shot out his hand. 12 years old. He went to school the next day, bragging on what a good shot I was.
Everybody. Everybody ready?
The lady pilots of AYA with one of the greatest lady pilots of AYA.
Freckles, our cat supervisor, and we'd like to introduce the new cats to you. We have Hopscotch there on the left. The other small ginger is Tarzan. He came with that name, and his sister will be popping up in just a second, and her name is Sweet Pea. These are the new cats that we've adopted into our home. It's going to be a nice little family, and we're having a ball. Thanks for watching.